Welcome back, y'all. Thank you for sticking around during the break for the Midnight Carnival top 4 action coming for you. I hope you guys are sitting pretty, sitting nice, got comfortable, got a snack, whatever it is, because the next 4 matches are going to be bangers. Bangers, I say.
Bangers. Yes.
Bangers.
So thank you for sticking with us. It might be late for some people. If you have, priors in the morning, hopefully they don't go poorly. But if you don't, maybe Monday's your day off for some reason. So you get to hang out with us, and yeah, we'll just hopefully get into it.
Yep. So if you're just tuning in, thank you for tuning in at the right time. Top 4 coming up. On the winner's side, you see Tails already in the lobby. They'll be going against Blitz. On the loser's side, we have Honnou versus Raekwon. So, incredibly enough, 4 unique characters. And they don't all exactly exist on the top of the tier list. They're kind of all over the place, which is kind of neat. Usually, generally speaking, with fighting games, you tend to see the cream rise to the top. But Guilty Gear is different, man. Like, it just, there's so much love and effort put into people's mains that I feel like anything's possible. And that's definitely what we've seen here. So you see here coming up, Tails versus Blitz. So Anji versus Milia. I feel like, generally speaking, it feels like it's slightly scarier for Milia to run the game versus Anji, but obviously, disc and what's it called? Secret Garden solves most of those problems. Yeah. So
multi-hitting moves.
Yeah, good lows.
Auto guard. Yeah, good lows too.
Yep. Good lows on top of that. Yeah, the 2K, 2D extends so far. Will clip Fujin out of a lot of things. Obviously not to a tremendous amount of reward most of the time, but nonetheless, it'll still do it. Just real quick before we get started, so I can do this now and a little bit later. If you guys haven't checked out the match arena, please do so really quickly. We are very close to the stretch goal, if not hit it. I haven't checked it during the break, but it is through the efforts of a lot of people, very, very close to the second stretch goal, which is insane. Not like, that's incredible that this pot has gotten this big. So thank you from me, Fox, and Data, Monta, Lunar Phase in general. Thank you guys so much for all the contributions that go to the players and make this stuff possible, more exciting. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully we can bang these out, because honestly, it's getting late for a lot of people, even the players. I don't know where they're located, so I would assume. I know Blitz is on the West Coast.
Yeah. Blitz and Honnou will be on the West Coast.
I think Raekwon should still be in the South, if I'm not mistaken. And Tails, I think, is empty. I think. Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
I have no clue, honestly. But we get to this one. We got Tails versus Blitz. This will be pretty interesting. For the most part, Blitz has been super on point with his confirms. He's made it what seemingly has been a living nightmare for all of his opponents. For the most part, it just feels like he's been able to get his game off routinely, and that's really what you want to see. Super early burst from Tails. They don't want to deal with the Oki. I don't blame them. Knockdown because of the pin.
Try fusion. Try the auto guard with 6K. Nice. Rough.
Yeah, we're kind of starting with Amelia around here. As I was saying before, disc makes it so much more difficult for Anji to blow through some stuff. As we get a nice perfect to start this one off, Blitz, thought maybe you would have been iced from sitting down for so long, but start picking up right where you left off.
Meanwhile, Tails is just like, damn, I gotta fight Amelia? This is how it feels? Oh god.
Oh, I got the counter hit combo. Yep.
This burst? Oh, it didn't lock it. That was awkward. This Fuji, there it is. There's the money thing.
Yeah, but Tails hasn't been able to get any hits, so they haven't been able to build a lot of meter. A lot of the times, I feel like Tails has flipped people out of the air with stuff like Rin, Force Break Rin, but hasn't had that opportunity here. There you go.
Gets away from the turbo fall.
Boy, this character does damage.
Oh.
Yo, that is a Guilty Gear burst.
You mean Guilty Gear Air Throw?
Air throw, yes, you're right. Guilty Gear burst looks a little bit more like that as we finish it up here. Blitz takes the first one here. That throw was that was a good air. You gotta love a good crispy Guilty Gear throw. There's like literally nothing like it.
That's true, because you can be barely off the ground and all of a sudden it's like, wait, why am I getting air thrown?
One frame throws, man. Thing of beauty.
But Sammy, one frame throws are hard to tech and hard to see, and they got a button to come out and they involve tech traps.
Yeah, you're right. Next game. And early Chris, that seems like the plan for Tails.
Yeah, they don't want to have to eat melee damage.
Yeah, and secondarily, right? If you want as many bursts as possible, all knockdowns are going to be, really difficult to deal with. So get more than one time to play the game. Understandable. Jump back pin.
Technically, have to eat that mix up.
Okay, we're getting the nice combos? We're bringing out the nice dinnerware? I see we're getting to the nitty gritty. Oh, that's a Cali burst.
I mean, he got two bursts. Millie, he got Tails to burst twice in the same round, so you can call that a win, honestly, because that shows you how strong Blitz has been playing.
Yeah, no, I would 100% think that that's a win for Blitz. The early burst is basically why Tails did it, is to get that second burst, but it was more supposed to be for this round. Ooh! Character specific! Alright. Oh no! Alright.
Wait. Well, it's a counter
I don't know. I don't even know what side that hit on.
That's the other thing.
Alright. Return the favor with a perfect. Tails finally getting to play the game.
Oh, bad roll? Oh.
Now wants the corner. Wasn't able to get the full combo here, but we're tacking straight into buttons. Nice combos? Almost.
Drop combo again.
Oi. Amelia, lightweight. Makes some combos weird.
Oh, there's the Fujin. I'll try to air through again. 6K going over 2D.
Oh, I forgot. We also have Hair Card, which is a forward moving low that skirts the ground quite nicely.
Which can also be FRC'd into an instant overhead.
Yeah. But just blow, like I had, as seen there, completely forgot that will just blow through Fujin so effectively.
Alright, so Tails might want to reconsider doing tech buttons in the air so much, because as you can see, Blitz is waiting for Tails to do like tech buttons in the air and get reset. Meanwhile, Tails thinks they can just land, get their turn back. But it's a little bit harder than that right now.
Yeah, I mean, the combos have been adjusted for the most part, but I feel like the game plan has not. Tails needs to rethink this sort of like Fujin first gameplay, because they're kind of just running into discs over and over again.
Oh, Fujin, there it is.
Yeah, gonna spend the Rin to go the other way. All confirmed. That does good. Yeah, and you can see Blitz is actually playing real defensive on the Oki situations for the most part, just letting Tails hang themselves.
No autoguard for you. Not that
again. That's the same round start. Tech buttons, got away with it that time. Instant overhead.
Fusion.
Rin. Oh!
Was that the wrong info?
Maybe just needed a little bit of delay. I felt like it should have worked. And Tails has been, has adjusted their combos really well. I don't think they wouldn't know what combos right familiar.
Oh no, I tried to wake up through, probably got counter hit.
Nice.
Oh,
nice. Very, very nice. Knew that Blitz wanted to jump out of there. But that 5P has such a good hitbox for Anji.
Oh, he fell into the disc. Cross up? Yeah, burst.
Early burst.
And you can see Blitz is kind of just running away with this because they're able to. Whoa.
Oh man! Look, man, we already got a disc. All right, we don't need another one.
It's a 2-for-1 sale. Buy one get one.
Oh, wasn't able to get the punish on it. Maybe because they were switched over to the other side, wasn't expecting the inputs.
Burst? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, they assumed that they were gonna get the combo, so you know, like, yeah. With the assumption that the combo was gonna hit, Tails thought that they should burst, and it just worked out in that way. So 3-0 goes to Blitz, moving on, just trucking through this tournament as he's going to be sitting pretty in grand finals. However, fear not, Tails seems to be the crowd favorite. They're only moving down to losers finals, so they'll have another chance to make that comeback.
I was going to say, it looks like Blitz has played against Anji before in great detail because they understand how Anji pressure works in terms of, well, anything Fujin starting as like an approach, or even the auto guards, just being able to blow up the auto guards in the right direction.
Yeah.
So
no,
go ahead.
For sure. I think that what I saw from Blitz there, for more than anything, is that normally you sort of see Millia players go for, like, you know, the standard procedure, right? Knockdown, set up something, rinse and repeat, go for like some sort of high-low throw, side switch mix-up. You saw a lot of like set disc, do nothing.
Yes.
Set disc, do something very small. Like, it was just about the knockdown. It wasn't necessarily about getting the damage. The reward for Blitz was simply the control of the matchup. And I think that approach really favored Blitz over Tails, specifically for their playstyle, because you saw that a lot of Tails' playstyle was like Fujin through things, make you think things are unsafe, things are not supposed to be the way that they are, and then once you've calmed down and you're playing more defensively, I'm going to start running over you.
Whew. All right. Up next, we have Honnou versus Raekwon. All right, I have no idea how this is supposed to play out.
Yeah, this is where, unfortunately, my lack of Cliff knowledge will probably come to bite me. I'd imagine that things are at certain spaces quite difficult for Potemkin. Having those large of a button, being able to cancel it into S bellowing roar, things like Skull Crusher, like those things I imagine make things very, very difficult for Potemkin, especially considering you can space things like Skull Crusher nice enough to be outside of pot buster range. However, you got to think about the opposite, right? Cliff loves the ability for high-low. Oh, never mind. I completely forgot, Honnou. You've convinced me to be a Cliff player. I thought your evil days were behind. Thank you. That's what I'm talking. Thank you. I knew a man of culture wouldn't think of doing such a terrible thing. However, he definitely made Raekwon skip a heartbeat there.
What if Raekwon knows the Justice matchup inside and out?
Listen, man, you could.
Oh, treats.
I don't want to see that.
You don't want to see
Talk to Justice players. Don't sit next to Justice players.
Oof. Alright, so it looks like Raekwon has an okay hand with trading against Honnou.
Yeah, and I think my summation of what I thought was going to happen is pretty good for a base understanding, right? You're sitting at this range that is very difficult to deal with. Skull Crusher, Bellowing Roar makes things pretty difficult. However, you know, when you throw stuff out like that, easy slide head. Reflex Roar?
Damn, they did 50%.
Yeah, that's big on Potemkin. Nice. Super high hitbox for that dead angle. Very hard to jump over.
And you can see how Honnou never wants to be like walking forward on the ground. He wants to be like neutral jumping and try to jump forward to get a response out of Raekwon, but...
Wow!
Wait.
Woo! Yo, thank you, hitboxes. Wow, goes safety first there. Doesn't decide to nape saddle in. Let her save the day. Jump one more time. Has a slight life lead here, so doesn't need to approach all scared, like in a scary fashion. He can kind of let this rock, especially with 6 seconds left.
There it is.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah. Rayquan was checkmated there.
Really impressive from Honnou. He's willing to slow this game down for the matchup. Yeah, just gonna sit at that far S range, 2H, poke out. That S bellowing roar is gonna be his best friend.
Ooh.
Ooh. Nice
trade.
Yeah, actually tried to go for Oki there. Almost bit him in the butt. Still able to find the hit.
So you can see how slow this plays out in Cliff's favor, because Potemkin really doesn't have a good way to like jump forward or even walk forward. He has to get it with like hammer fall or preemptive.
I can't believe this guy Rayquan's gonna be the one who gets a negative penalty. That sucks.
When was the last time you saw Pop with negative penalty?
Oh. He was gonna kill him.
Well, he's dead anyway.
He's dead anyway. Oh my. Woo! Yo, it takes one. This is Rayquan we're talking about. It takes one. Oh, counter hit. Oh my god. You gotta worry about Cliff's low stun value, man. Slide head, nice backdash. Oh, chop. One more time. Nice. Make sure to do a button before the 2D so you can cancel it to Gatling.
Rayquan gets Oki by P. Doesn't go for the Pop Buster.
Oh, Rayquan, please. Nice. Confirm into Skull Crusher, push him full screen. Woo! Third strike! Yeah. Didn't expect it. Was trying to keep him immediate, and Rayquan takes the first game. Super good from Rayquan. You know, you saw how much Honnou slowed down the match, but Rayquan just like picked his moment and then just exploded 2 times.
And that's what it takes too. Sometimes you have to be willing to play a slow match before you get your chance. Because everyone sees Potemkin and you're like, oh, I gotta run at him and kill him fast. When it's like, no, sometimes you just have to play to your strengths, and your strengths is max range buttons that he can't contest.
It is definitely a testament to Honou's strength as a player for him to switch up his general playstyle so much, but also a testament to Rayquan, who's obviously been able to adjust himself according to what he needs, because he's understood this is what Honou's gonna go for.
Whew. Hey, he thought Ball Buster was coming. Oh, trying to jump. It's crossed up by Blue Tunnel.
Hey, got over the Skull Crusher. Didn't expect it.
Oh.
Triple overhead. Didn't expect the last one. Put in the corner. Gigantor again. Ugh. Still got a chance here. Those straight hits are kind of difficult.
Because any trade usually would mean death for Honnou if it's with an H button.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem with being in the air is that pretty much the only thing you're going to have to cancel into is Skull Crusher, because Limb Shiver has a delay to it. So if you don't cancel it fast enough, you're going to get hit by the hammer fall.
Oh no.
Boy, you pick him up. Bah!
Time to guess. No dodge.
Yeah, willing to get pushed out there. FRC keeps the pressure up. Another flick. Just a little bit too high for that E knuckle.
Same side. Ooh, get combo by letters. Skull Crusher.
Yeah, I was always planning to RC it, so I wasn't ready to confirm.
FRC.
Oh! Honnou had the right idea. He was like, I'm going to sit put, let him spend his meter, but just didn't get the read afterwards. Same position as last game. Oi! Just trying to mix up his air timing there. Rayquan was ready with the 5H. That's 2 up for Rayquan.
All right, Honnou, if you're going to switch, you better do it now. Woo! Sticking with his gun.
You know, Honou's a real one. Honnou is a real one. Live and die by the cliff. Thank you. Honnou is, in all seriousness, the type of guy to play it out. It would just mean that he wants to play it like this. He wants to beat him with this character.
Oh, he's not a matchup person?
Well, I mean, like, he's used to be an Eno player before, right? If he still has the Eno hands, it's a great way to play. Like, it's slightly riskier, but you can definitely play that matchup. It's just the high-lows are really dangerous, and it's hard to deal with. Same thing with Justice. He was a Justice player as well, and played for a long while. Oi! He grabbed that jump D.
Magnetic hands.
Yeah, so I mean, he definitely could have switched to greener pastures and decided that he wants to play it out.
But
Limb Severer. Wow, using Nape Saddle there so he can get the Oki. That combo was so sick. He did 50% on pot. What? Ooh, Scale Ripper. Nice, just jumps into it. Doesn't want to deal with it, whatever Raekwon's doing.
Skull Crusher gets bursted. Hammerfall, thanks.
Oh my god. Whoa! Missed the input afterwards.
What a monster.
Oh,
what a monster.
You gotta be kidding me. He was always ready for that. The RC was immediate. 3-0 for Raekwon as he moves on into losers finals. I will say though, man, Honnou, you inspired kids across the nation. That was a super fun run from him. And that's why he's legitimately, like, you saw him today, that's why he's one of my favorites to watch.
Because I know a lot of people probably don't know who Raekwon is, which is, it's fair to say because, you know...
Understandable, yeah.
You haven't seen him at offline tournaments in a long time, and you were probably not playing fighting games before his era, so... You know, you didn't get to see him play at his prime, is what a lot of people would consider.
Yeah.
But he's still a very solid player because he still has all the things down that make him strong. Like, he knows when you're gonna try to jump. He knows when you're gonna just like block it out because like you're scared of getting anti-aired. So he's played with some of the best in the country for many years, in fact, and he knows how a lot of players like to think. So you just give him that and a lot of practice with more or less flawless net play, and he's in there.
It really, like, it's really impressive because a lot of the times, a lot with video games in general, across any competitive video game, you always say that it's like a young man's game, right? And time and time again, we have proven that fighting games are that's definitely not the case for fighting games.
True.
The knowledge is so important. The reps, getting in the reps, playing and routinely practicing and understanding, breaking down, those things last a lifetime. And you know, like, as soon as we saw Raekwon coming back in the tournaments, it took him like what, a month, 2 months to start breaking in the top threes.
Yeah, like 2 months.
Not like literally nothing. But as you were saying, yeah, it's so cool to have a new generation look at Raekwon like I did when I was a kid, where I was just like, man, this guy is so sick. And like, now that the world's way smaller, we have streaming that's far easier than it used to be. You know, you don't have to scourge Nico for match footage. You know, it's great that we can see these players more often.
Oh no, Potemkin gets big comboed. Alright.
Unblockable coming? Wait, what?
Wow, it's a 5D.
Try to bait the burst. Oh no.
Oh, that's right. 5D has massive auto guard frames. Yeah. All right, talking up Raekwon, Tails trying to tell us a thing or two, saying, "Hey, I'm still here. They got to talk about me." Oh no! I didn't was gonna win, I'll be honest with you. Oh! Bro, the no cancel always gets me. Always gets me.
Oh, good, yeah.
Nice confirm into 2H. Gets the knockdown. Ooh, the backdash flick! Yo, Raekwon, relax!
Meaty 5K. Time goes.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No,
You're supposed to do that with 5P, not close S. That's not how this goes.
You know, you just whip your close S meaty and you just do Paw Buster immediately after.
Oh, man. You just gotta, like... It's an endless wheel with this guy, man. You feel like you figured him out, the other thing comes back around. Someone... I thought Tails was gonna be like the one. Like, we saw that first round, it looked good, but man, Raekwon's still rolling hard. Nice backdash on the P stomp.
Oh, tech. Tries to meet with anti-air.
No, didn't get to block the JD, so got the punish. Ooh, nice confirm. Usually you see double 5P on, instead keep in the corner. Try to meet him in the air, up tech. Raekwon trying to get out of the corner.
Hey, Paw Buster. No
One more time. Ooh. Maybe purposely gone for a reset? Not gonna matter. Picked it up afterwards. Raekwon tagging one more for the board.
So the one thing that I noticed that's pretty pivotal in Tails losing a lot of these rounds is that they do like to do a lot of tech buttons, which has been getting them killed for like the last couple of games.
Yeah, they're very active on Wake Up, right? And for the most part, that's been... My heart! My heart! Raekwon! I need a breather, bro! Please! Oh, that was an exchange of ideas! That was so sick!
Ugh.
Oh! I need a breather! He's running too fast! He's going through it too quickly! Stop!
That's the fastest rematch I've seen today.
That was such a sick, like, it was like Fujin and then Hammerfall the Fujin hit, and then Rin armored or guarded the Hammerfall, and then he RC'd it. It was just super cool. Oh, jump P messed it up. There you go. Had the charge.
Cross up. Nope. Oh, I tried to Paw Buster. Ooh, double jump.
Nice backdash away. Nice, was able to cancel it. That's what you're looking for. You're looking to able to put a normal down first so that you can break the Hammerfall armor. Nice, move forward, away from it. RC Pop Buster. One more guess. Empty overhead.
Oh, where did the counter hit?
Woo! That's set point, man. I know we started a second ago, but he is not stopping. One more time. Oh my god, he did it again. Oh my god, he did it again. Nice, Tails bust out right into my loving arms. Oh, he got the pick up that time.
Last chance. Oh,
nice. There you go. Not before Tails has something to say about it. They're trying to make a comeback. Rin, we get the big boy combos. Woo!
Big damage.
Oh, Pot's not meant to bleed like that. Oh, K-stop counter hit, wasn't able to pick it up.
Hammerfall.
Cancel it. An exchange of ideas in the favor of Tails. He does have the meter. Oh, he tried. RC knew exactly what to do there. Raekwon is continuing to truck, blows through losers finals, and that's going to be him punching his ticket into grand finals. And, you know, I would say a thing or two about the matchups coming up, but it doesn't look like it matters. Incredible.
All right, so I'll talk about the matchup for 2 seconds. Fast mix up
Potemkin big, Potemkin buster. That's it.
Boom, there you go.
That's it.
Big ups to Tails. They had a phenomenal run being able to put themselves into winners finals. That is crazy. And a top 3 showing at this stacked of a tournament is something you can hang your hat on. Congratulations. That was super fun to watch you. Absolutely. So please give it up for Tails. They played awesome.
Also remember, the Matcherino is right now at $1,787.38. So if you have any, there are no codes left over. All the codes are done. You can still do the quests. I believe the quests are still available, so you can do the Twitch quests and all the other ones on the right-hand side. Or if you're feeling really generous, you can throw like $2 into the pot of your own money.
It'll be wonderful. And thank you to everybody who put in the codes, did the little quests on the side, or if you threw in a little bit of money yourself. Thank you guys for all participating. Thank you guys for all joining us for the tournament, man. You know, it's been a long time coming, especially we had 8 qualifiers, which spanned over the course of 2 weeks. We even delayed this one a little bit, so everybody got their Easter, but man, yeah, it's coming to a head right here at a tournament that has been freaking awesome.
And a reminder, one of the sponsor quests here is from Matcherino. You can follow Matcherino on Twitch and Twitter, and that's 60 cents right into the pot. Notice the Matcherino also just for making all of this possible with their platform. Super sick stuff.
Absolutely.
Have you ever heard of free money? Matcherino does that for you.
That's crazy. You know, they always say that, you know, can't make something from nothing, but you know, Einstein never met Matcherino, so what the hell does he know? Getting into this one. Grand Finals. Like we were saying, I want to talk about the matchup and stuff. I want to say, you know, this is how this goes, and this is how that goes, and you do this with that, and this thing, and the boom, bap, pop, buster, wham. But like, let's be real, man. I don't know if that's gonna matter. This is Raekwon we're talking about, and I'm just like, we're talking about the guy who has surmounted the most bad matchups versus the guy who's looked the cleanest the entire tournament. That's basically what you got for your Grand Finals.
Yeah, that's true. Because I know a lot of people know about Blitz and they're like, oh, Blitz will probably get pretty far. Because I know Blitz had some run-ins with like Elven Shadow and Kenji a few tournaments ago and got eked out a couple of times. But this time they're in Grand Finals and a lot of people probably didn't expect that from them.
This is an unexpected Grand Finals. I would say that if you're probably throwing up like 4 or 5 names on there, you're thinking Kenji, Jace, Elven Shadow, Black Snake, you know, maybe going to extend as far as like guys like Honnou, right? Was extremely studied in terms of matchups and stuff like that. I don't know if we expected this, especially considering that sometimes Blitz falls out and drops a bunch of combos or, you know, falls flat one day. Raekwon playing a character that has quite a bit of bad matchups. You're looking at a guy who's just playing incredibly clean today at the top of his game. And that could be said about both of them, actually.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Grand Finals, y'all.
Grand Finals. This man has ran 6 straight to get to here, come to a head. This is it. The Midnight Carnival Grand Finals. Raekwon versus Blitz. Starts off strong with a big counter hit.
All right, Lily in the corner. Didn't want to block. Bad burst.
Oh, no, terrible burst. Oi. Oi. Oh, is that stun? No, not quite. Has one more chance at life. Oh, it was too far for the low.
All right, Millie needs like 8 mix-ups here.
Oi, nice. Aye. All right, the burst timing here is very, very important. Doesn't have a meter for a dead angle just yet. Gets it off. Oh, I feel like he tried to do something in the air. Didn't get a chance. Nice block in the overhead. Counter hit close S. Big boy combo. Dropped it. There's a chance. Dead angle. Keep him locked down with the 5H. Counter hit trade in his favor. He gets Oki. He saw the. Whoa. Ooh. Made the hard read on the force break disc. He knew he just needed a hit.
All right, block spin. Good IBs to get some extra meter. Raekwon's doing a good job of getting Blitz away from the pin.
What are you doing? This is my airspace.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, trade way in his favor. Secret Garden, gonna hold it down. Wow, that was a straight bait from Blitz. He knew he would think about flicking it, so he just did it all in the air. Covered his approach. That's kind of insane. Gold burst. Safest way to burst.
Raekwon has 800 meter.
Gigantor. He'll take the trade. The backdash on the Bad Moon. Try to meet him in the air. JD's gonna do it. First game goes to Raekwon.
Uh-oh.
And you think normally it's like, yeah, early burst, it's a pretty common tactic, and Guilty Gear, that way you get it sooner than later. I don't know if it matters as much in this matchup, considering this guy's just doing big hits into big hits.
Because a lot of the trades happen for Raekwon whenever jump S is involved. Because like if Amelia does like jump K or jump P and it trades with jump S from pot, then it's like she bounces, he gets to confirm, and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have been pressing buttons up there.
Yeah, there's a few trades that were just undoubtedly in Raekwon's favor, being able to get Oki or some sort of benefit out of it.
Ooh.
Yeah, best thing about jump D, the delay on it makes it hard to anti-air Potemkin.
Ooh, you get the 2H confirm from the throw.
Nice backdash, made the hard read there on the roll. Ooh!
Hey,
oh no, problem is he's actually jumping away from the pin, so let's see what he does here. Oh, just goes for the full combo. Unfortunately dropped it. We're gonna camp pin now. Make it difficult for him to approach. Oh, he picked it up! No, he missed the combo!
He might have been trying to bait burst with that slide head.
Oh, maybe, actually. He might be right there. Wonder if we've been able to pick it up if he did slide head there. That'd be really interesting. I've not seen that interaction before. Hey. Not too close. Oh my god, that's a quick 40%. That's a quick 40%. I just grabbed once.
Ooh, TD knockdown. Time to guess.
Wow, picked it up still. Was able to get pinned. That's a huge win.
Run it back again. Time to guess. Nope, Gigantor. What did she? No!
Oh no!
Jump D. Raekwon's got a lot of work to do. Oh, 6P
yes. Yeah, ran up 6P, very nice. Yeah, that it felt like that backwards Mega Fist was probably a read on disc, just like the first game, but Secret Garden, the option for that. Woo! Alright. No one saw that. No one saw that.
Oof, roll throw. Classic.
Yeah, unexpected off the 6P, gonna carry them to the other corner. Goes low. Keep him locked down. Oh, I love the use of force break disc. Just getting a mix up from that.
Oh, goes low after Secret Garden comes out. Clean around from Blitz.
Clean around. I love his use of Secret Garden so far. It's definitely been adjusted for Potemkin, as you can see. Usually you see the diagonal Secret Garden to cover the forward run. This time, because Potemkin doesn't have a way to get out easily, just up and down. It makes it so hard for him.
Alright, one game apiece. Damn. I didn't think Blitz would do this well, honestly, because usually when people play against Potemkin as fairy characters, they tend to get tagged twice and like have to reconsider their life choices.
Yeah, tied up 1-1. You can see how quick things change for the both of them. Ooh, nice. He started with 2K specifically, being able to blow through that hammerfall. Knockdown. Hasn't picked up pin just yet.
Oh no, hammer falls into the disc set.
I love that. Special cancel, just fastest way to pick up pin in that situation. Dropped it again though.
Hey, hammer falls into the disc again.
Yeah, missed FRC point, I think. It's blocking the low, gonna spend that meter on the dead angle. A little bit too early for the slide head.
Oh, turbo fall FRC.
Wait, what?
Oh, 5D hit.
Yeah, I felt like it was supposed to be a mistake too. Like he was in space, he was in range for 2D, but kind of just got 5D instead. Worked out. Oh, that's a Cali burst, man. You got to make it worth. Oh, Oh my god, if he wasn't air dashing back, he would have been dead. If he wasn't air dashing back, he would have been so dead.
Blitz takes those though, because he's just like, thank God.
Oh yeah. Nice. Blitz already is pressing the button for the already pressing the S button, so didn't have to worry about the flash.
Time to get this overhead. Oof, okay.
Oh, I'm dead.
Goodbye.
I am gone. There you go. That's all it takes. All it takes. No burst for Blitz is a scary proposition. Gets him in the air. Oh no, that's the first knockdown. Heat knuckle rock. One more time.
Do it
Oh
again.
no. He's got meter now. Ooh, nice backdash. Didn't expect the overhead. Send him full screen. Secret Garden has adjusted the Secret Garden pattern that time. Raekwon didn't expect it.
Ooh, doesn't get the kill off of the 6H.
Ooh, very nice. I believe that probably Blitz thought put it on block, FRC it, just start pressure there, but making it whiff. Good stuff as you get Blitz looking really good, but Raekwon adjusting perfectly. This is what I was talking about before.
That's what I was saying. What's happening? Those trades that occur in the air are usually awful for Blitz, and then especially if Blitz bursts poorly, then it just becomes extra bad.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, ooh, that was sick. That was a sick confirm. Yeah, you could just tell the way that Blitz is playing, like he's so versed in this matchup.
All right, Pen's gone. Raekwon just has to make sure.
What? He comboed off it? He's got meter. Doesn't go. Oh my! Ooh, that was so good from Raekwon. Overhead, Gigantor, pick him up. Is that gonna be it? Yes, it is. Oh my god, the threat of the dead angle or Gigantor was respected by Blitz, and he takes advantage.
Alright, Raekwon getting comboed in the corner again. We've seen this before, but it doesn't matter.
Oi, Secret Garden will come out after a certain point. Saves Blitz behind there. What a block.
But he's back in the corner.
Yeah, lost pin though. You've seen Raekwon's been willing to tank it. Fire for the disc. Still hasn't been able to pick it up just yet. Dead angle. Picked it up, I think? Nice backdash. Yeah.
Overhead block? No.
Nice, so close. We're getting into the hard part of the guts though. Yeah. Burst out. Gonna try to take advantage here. If he gets 50%, there's a chance here. Jumped away from it. Oh no, he swung Junk Bess in there. Unnecessary.
Yeah, during that tech scramble, he got hit by the force break that's trying to press a button.
Oh my god! Oh, you're so lucky I don't have meter.
Alright, early burst.
Oh, hey, that was so sick. Woo! Oh, has meter. Nice confirm. Bro, relax. Relax. That's Potemkin. You're not allowed to do 50% on him.
Oh no.
Oh, he messed up the TK input, and that's gonna be a reset.
Alright. So first set, 3-1 in favor of Raekwon. And honestly, this was going the way I thought of it in my head. Like Blitz would probably get like a couple of rounds because, you know, Milia, you can't stop her from fucking steamrolling you sometimes. But then the trades that occur when Potemkin gets like a 2H or a jump S, you're just like, oh no.
Yeah, and you can even see that like Blitz is doing like pot stuff like that. Rising jump K confirmed it perfectly. Like he is doing like the clash cancel on jump D, on Potemkin jump D. That's something you know to do because you've played Potemkin a lot. Jump D clashes quite a bit. We're gonna start off strong. This is the reset point. Ooh, he tried to grab the burst.
They tried to take his burst.
Grab the burst.
That's how you know he's been playing Guilty Gear for a long time.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The Blitz is just like, I'm not dead yet. Uh-oh.
No. Nice.
Are you really gonna stun Potemkin?
Yeah, seriously. Oh, disc just dissipated. Raekwon gets one more shot. Has the meter to do it too. Nice. Oh no, he spent the no. That was a bad burst. You don't get rewarded for bad burst. Minus the FRC point.
That could have went real poorly.
It's honestly, like, if you're Blitz, you're so happy because if he got made a comeback with that bad of a burst, like, it would have felt so bad.
Alright, camping the pin. Trading him with the S.
Oh, he woke up first. Oh my.
Anti-airing with 5H.
I feel like I just watched like 7 normals whiff in opposite directions.
Alright. Blitz should get a knockdown here.
Bro, the combos. Great spacing of Secret Garden. Impossible to deal with if you're Potemkin. He does have a 100 meter.
Dang. Yep, we're out.
Nice. Oh no, the extended hitbox from JD. Confirm? Oh, he doesn't have meter to finish it off just yet. Tried to put as many hits in there as possible. Lockdown, dead angle again. Oh, a little bit too early for the meaty 5H. And that's gonna be Blitz taking the first game in this reset. But honestly, it's been the activeness from a defensive position that has won him that round.
Which I'm surprised that Raekwon didn't score more counter hits, because that honestly won him the first set because there was a lot of trades in his favor in the air.
Yeah,
So,
and yeah, no, I agree. And it's been like really impressive that Blitz has recognized certain situations and said, I can move here. Instead of just playing defensively, because I feel like once Raekwon scares you, it's like good games, 100%.
Especially with Milia's HP.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You've seen it. It's been like 3 hits routinely.
Oh no.
Waited for the pin to get back active. Threw her out of the roll. Oh my god, that was so much damage.
That's half a life.
Oh my god. Slightly more. Oh. Nice. Just gonna send them full screen. Just gonna get a lot of space out of that. That's the burst there. Alright. Has the meter. That's gonna be it. Nice mix-ups from Raekwon there.
Yeah, you saw Blitz willing to burst kind of like late there, especially when they didn't have a good lead.
Nice. Hasn't gone to that raw bad moon too often, but has used it when he needed it.
Ooh.
Yeah, tried to go for an instant overhead there. Got thrown for his troubles. Raekwon goes for the side switch. Winger?
Punish.
Unexpected, right into my loving arms. Thank you very much. Hey! Hammerfall RC keeps the pressure going. That's going to be tying it up mad quick.
So as you can see, Raekwon is able to block most of the Milia pressure and retaliate when he needs to, because he's willing to bet that he can get the hit more. Like, he only needs like 3 hits, whereas Blitz needs like probably 4 to 5.
Yeah, even with good combos, it's so hard for Milia to blow through the guts. She has a lot of hits in her combos, but she doesn't do a ton of damage normally. She doesn't really have like a ton of juice starters, let's say.
Oh, Orindo. Early burst.
Yeah, and I think he did that so he can try to camp the pin here, send her to the other side of the screen. But that's why we got the gold burst. Blitz wants to get back in.
I don't know though, because usually if you gold burst, you usually can kill your opponent within the allotted time of you having that meter. And honestly, it's taking a while to kill Raekwon, even here.
Yeah. Blitz spending his meter like it weighs him down.
Eesh.
Yeah, that's a perfect there.
That's a Milia round.
Yep. And I mean, That's impressive. That's what you want out of your gold burst, right? You want to be able to use meter in a way that just secures it around. Wasn't able to pick it up, just goes for the Oki that time. Picks it up, gonna burst to try to keep her in the corner. I love the jump back too.
No confirm. Blitz is playing a lot faster now, making sure that Raekwon can keep up, but...
Oh no! Oh my god. Give me back my blood. I need my blood.
Oh,
nice 6P. What? Hello, Blitz.
Hey.
Oh, nice read on the Gigantor. Does he have enough hits here? No, gonna go for the setup, keep it safe. That mix-up is so dumb. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It might as well be a low and a high at the same time, honestly.
Well, that's the problem, because you're expecting, if you know the startup of Hair Car, you see it and you're like, oh, I'm blocking well, but by the time you notice it, she can FRC it into an instant high. So you're just like, oh, I was wrong.
Yeah, that's exactly the problem. You train yourself to look for the low there, and like you get hit by the overhead instead. Because the startup is actually the problem.
Heaven or hell. 2-1.
Alright, so Blitz is up 2-1. Just needs one more game.
However, like we've been saying before, Raekwon's so good at adjusting.
Raekwon has not hit the floor yet. There we go. Still can't pin. Oh, 6P counter hit.
Wow, very nice. Yeah, able to pick it up. Nice, earns the burst for that double hammer. Fall right into my loving arms. Let's take a quick 40%. Counter hit. Bah! Very, very nice there.
There we go.
Yeah, you can already see the adjustments, right? There's just a lot of angle recognition from Raekwon here. He's looking at the times that Blitz wants to approach and trying to respond to it.
Hey, that's a blocking next high. Good bit of damage up Potemkin, blocks low. Oh.
He tried to delay himself in the air for as long as possible. Bro, come on.
That's such a good round ender.
It's so good. Such a dirty mix-up. Especially when you just need that last hit. Gets the throw, big body, pick up with 2H.
Burst, get off me. Raekwon's trying to play the game.
Wait,
2T knockdown.
That was sick. Oh, yeah, the reset. Raekwon trying to get it to one more game.
Knockdown. Into the corner.
Nice combo. Woo!
Oh no, this is Raekwon's last chance right here.
Yeah. He does have meter though. He has an option. He'll get a burst back as well. Gonna spend it on the dead angle. Backdash away from the 6H. Oh, jumps in the air. Earns the burst. RC. That's it! Didn't expect it. Raekwon keeps the block string going, and we're going to a final game. Can you believe it?
I need Raekwon to stop double jumping into disc, and he'd probably be fine. Because honestly, that's what got him killed a couple of games where he'll jump in the air, he'll see disc, he'll kind of perform an action thinking the disc will go away, but he gets counter hit. So if he can cut that back, he'll be fine. He'll actually be okay.
Yeah, and it's really like part of it is also Blitz. He set H disc where S disc normally ends up, and it's because Raekwon is going to the air more often than not. I feel like Raekwon maybe thinks that he can just get trades in the air with jump S, jump H, jump D, something like that, and then work afterwards, right?
Right.
Heaven or hell.
So we get into the final game here. I can't tell you that I expected this. I really didn't, but none more fitting than going into the last game of the Midnight Carnival.
Ooh,
Nice pickup.
We'll get this. Oh, he got the Oki, but doesn't get full.
That's guilty gear throws. Ooh, just mwah.
Oof, we're going with low burst. We needed this blitz. Aye, trade.
Nice block.
Damn.
Yeah, he doesn't go to that often. Pick the perfect time to do it. Oi, double overhead. Didn't block the low afterwards. That's Raekwon. He is at Midnight Carnival point. Are we actually going to see a Potemkin player win this tournament? Are we actually going to see this?
Blitz is about to get his burst back, but he might not matter. RC? No, RC.
One more chance. Nice block.
Uh-oh.
It's Milia. I always have a chance. Nice pickup. No one's able to get the combo. Pick it up. Oh, you tried to go for a better combo. The backwards Mega Fist, your champion for the Midnight Carnival, Raekwon. That was so sick. Oh, congratulations. I cannot believe, wouldn't have guessed it for a second that we had a Potemkin player win this whole thing, but through this tournament, you best believe Raekwon made everybody know that he was gonna do it.
Potemkin is broken. He needs to be nerfed. I hope he gets nerfed in Strive. Everyone who plays Potemkin is cheaters.
We're sitting here talking about how Ixerd Potemkin was a troubled character, and this is why. Character is so good in the right hands. You give him the options, and he will come up with the answers. That is exactly what we saw Raekwon through this entire tournament. We saw him adjust time and time again, know exactly what he needs to do. And then the mix-ups obviously on point, but really, like, you wouldn't have blown through all of those bad matchups if you weren't so good at understanding, adapting, and putting it into play.
So I know a lot of people are like, but Milia, the mix-ups, you can't see them.
Yeah, Blitz played super well. His mix-ups were incredible. But really, it was just the minor adjustments and the capitalization, right? Every time Raekwon got a knockdown, it wasn't just a knockdown. It was damage, Oki, making him think about something else. There was always playing off the next hit. That's really, it just all flowed together in a game for Raekwon.
And I'm glad that Raekwon was able to qualify. And I'm really glad he made top 8. I was like, okay, he made top 8. He's in loser side. It might be too hard for him to like get any further. And because he had to fight a Testament, and then he had to fight Milia, and you're just like, or Cliff and then Milia. You're like, that looks awful on paper. But then you're like, Raekwon's been playing the game for a long time, so he knows what adjustments he needs to make, and he did it.
I'm telling you, man. Fighting game players are unlike anything else. It feels like it's when we get older, we get better. Not me specifically, but good players.
In general.
Yeah, in general, they get better. and Raekwon's awesome. And like you said before, man, it is just so cool that we got a whole new group of people to watch Raekwon, because that's the stuff that I liked watching him play. The adjustments, right? The hard reads, the understanding and breaking down of matchups and how to approach. That's the stuff that I love about watching a guy like Raekwon do. And he full display across different play styles, different archetypes of characters, even different bad matchups. You saw it all.
Right, because I know a lot of people are like, Potemkin, he's a grappler. He doesn't have a run. His double jump is slow, but it's like he has a command throw that does a third of your life. He has armored moves. He has good reach on a lot of his normals. He has an unblockable low. So it's how you use the tools that are given to you, and it's important to understand that like everything at surface level is there, but you have to dig deeper to figure out like what you're really supposed to do.
Absolutely. He's deserves it because he earned it, man. Like you saw it in his gameplay, and awesome. I hope that people look at this game and they go, man, this game's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I would have to agree with you. Do you want to get into this game? I want to get into this game. How do I do it? Well, you spend $3 on Steam. Yeah, $3, and you get into it. It's not as easy as you think it is. It's not as hard as you think it is, but it is a fun time. So I would, if you like fighting games, man, this is one to do it.
It's tough too, because like I know a lot of people are just like, man, that tournament looked fun as hell. I want to play, but I don't know where the resources are for how to learn the game because they're not all in the game at once. And that's the problem with older games. Like, there's no tutorial mode or mission mode to figure out how a character works. You kind of have to do outside research, and that does suck. But like, you know, older games were like that. Even though some older games actually have that built in already, which is, you know, developer priorities. You can't really help it.
It is what it is. So, I mean, I could talk forever because I love this game to death. But just real quick, I wanted to give a big shout out to, first off, everybody who had tuned in to the stream, and second off, everybody who has joined in and put a little bit into the Matcherino. We, in fact, hit 2K. Woo. And yeah, that means we're gonna do one of these when Strive comes around, and that's insane, bro. That's insane. I can't wait for that. So I'm super excited. If you like this format like I did, like, you gotta really enjoy what this meant, right? This was the culmination of 8 different streamers coming together, putting this stuff along with tournament organizers, and just like, it's not like, as much as I love Monta and Data for putting this on, it was also all of the guys who put on the qualifiers. That's what made it hype. All of those tournaments put together to come to this phenomenal thing, and we're gonna do it one more time. So I mean, if you guys love this, let those people know. Follow those guys on Twitter. They don't they don't get a ton of love because we sort of move on to the next thing, but please let them know you appreciate this sort of thing. It's the little stuff.
Yeah, because honestly, you have to think about it in terms of all these people also run offline events, or they help organize offline events. So without them, I honestly don't feel like anyone would have stepped up and said like, hey, I'll help you organize this qualifier. You know, yeah. I feel like a lot of people are taking that for granted. And if a lot of TOs kind of just like vanished, like they just stopped doing their hobby, you would have a lot less tournaments to attend to. You would have a lot less places to actually play. Yeah. So it's important that you actually tell your TOs that, hey, thank you for everything that you do. If you need help, I'm willing to provide, you know, information, give setups if setups are needed, etc. Like, it's important that TOs know that they know that they're needed within their community, because honestly, if they don't do this stuff when offline comes back, then, like, you know, you can't play at that fancy hotel that cost them like $500,000 to rent for 3 days while you're sitting in your room playing casuals at 3 a.m. hoping that hotel security doesn't kick you out because you're too loud to the neighbors next door who have a flight at 2 a.m. Have a flight at like 8 a.m. with their kids on Disney vacation, you know?
Yeah. You know, get a little sappy for a second. Like, that's like, when we get through all of this and we're all back and putting this stuff together, remember the people that kept you up during what has been, in my life, the worst fucking year of my life. So it's these things that helped me through it. That's the honest to God truth. So let them know that this is the stuff that kept the FGC afloat. It's not big tournaments, not the we play nonsense. This stuff. This is the stuff that comes through in the end. It's because it's for the people. Fox, you got anything else to say?
Make sure any game that you play that you think has a tournament series, not even a tournament series, like you have a TO who runs something every week, make sure you help them spread the word for whatever event they're running online. Make sure you tell the players in your region, like, hey, if you guys are complaining about not having one to play, just go to this, like, sign up for this online tournament. I would be yelling right now, but, you know, it's 2 a.m. for me, and like everyone in my house is asleep. I'm trying to be considerate, but yeah, please understand that I want everyone to make sure that if you are a part of this this FGC, this fighting game community, that you're willing to put in the amount of effort that you can to make sure that this continues to prosper or this continues to have events like this. Because there's no amount of like physical, like monetary gain that you can show that like, hey, this is important on a level that's beyond money, that's beyond, you know, fame and fortune. It's just like being together with people and playing, because I know a lot of people who would be in really bad places that they didn't have stuff like this.
That'd be me. That'd be me.
I want everyone to make sure they realize how lucky they are that they don't have to do anything other than sign up for a tournament and retweet something. Like that's very important. All right, I'm not here to be a dad. I'm here to tell everyone thank you for coming through. Thank you for, you know, putting money into the Matcherino any way you can. Thank you to Datagram and Monta for running this. Well, Datagram for streaming and Monta for TOing. And everybody, including you, Sammy, I will probably see you whenever we run this again.
I'm looking forward to it.
And yeah, have a good night, because it's pretty late.
Yeah,
I'll take care, y'all.
Keep it simple, short for myself. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thanks to Monta and Data for putting this on. Thank you to the 8 qualifiers, and thank you to everybody who is watching.
Yep.
Love you all tremendously. Please stay safe. Get your shots, damn it, so that we can have a tournament in a couple of months, hopefully sooner than later. That's it from us, from the Midnight Carnival, from LPO, from everybody here. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Take it easy.
Peace.